So, hi everyone, welcome to week one. So this is where we're going to learn some of the key fundamentals to marketing. This foundation will provide a nice bridge to concepts you'll be exposed to over the next 6 weeks. So I'm not going to cover all of your readings, but just wanted to point out a few things that really struck me as a marketeer. In the first chapter of marketing management, which you should all have. This provides a really nice overview of marketing and understanding customer needs versus customer wants is pivotal to any business. And when we talk about needs refer to some of the basics that customers need to survive, such as food and shelter. These are functional needs, whereas wants are those that customers desire and fulfill an emotional need, such as high-end clothing. So customers are typically willing to pay more for a product or service that meets an emotional need. This has very significant implications as to how we go about marketing. I worked at an office products company that fulfilled business needs primarily, not wants, but needs. So this was a very kind of slow sales growth, low profit margin business. Whereas I worked for a health and beauty care company that was really focused more on fulfilling desires and emotional needs. We kind of called it hope in a bottle. But as you might guess, this was a high growth, high margin business. There are many other excellent concepts for you to read across the first 3 chapters, but I just wanted to give you a little perspective on needs versus wants. You'll have a great opportunity to study Harley Davidson and marketing mistakes and successes. Personally, I'm not a biker, but this is really one of the great American success stories from the past few decades. So we just talked about wants and needs. And here is a brand that really tapped into people's wants and desire for freedom and self-expression. So think about it. How many brands do you know that people are actually willing to tattoo on their body? This is probably about it. This is a brand that, quite frankly, should have died in the 1970s, along with disco. But thanks to a core group of really just kind of hardcore customers that wouldn't let this iconic brand go, and a leadership team that finally, they got it. They figured out what we call them hog riders, wanted, and the company took off. If you think about it, 90s and into the early 2000s, you had a company here with a 95% customer retention rate. So for every person that would buy a bike, if they were buying another bike, there's a 95% chance that they'd buy the Harley again. That is absolutely unheard of in marketing circles to have that type of retention. You had 6-month waiting lists for purchases. So basically, you had customers that were buying products before they even came off the production line. This is just an incredible success story. But now, we fast forward to 2019, and retail sales are off 10%. If you take a look at end of sales 2018. And so if you think about Harley's core customer that really fueled its growth, so what's happening? They're shrinking. They're people like me, baby boomers. And so how can Harley appeal to this new generation of customers? So I think this is a great read and really look forward to getting your feedback over the next week or so on this case study. And have a great week. All right, take care. Bye.